Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I thought it would be really fun to just sit back and play with the new e.l.f. x Jen Atkin collection. So beautiful and so aesthetically pleasing. Anything that has to do with like acrylic packaging, clear packaging where you can see what's inside of it always gets me, and I just feel like that's my vibe. That's the kind of makeup I love to go for. Stuff that looks really classy and gorgeous and just sophisticated, and for e.l.f. this collection is very sophisticated. So if you guys want to see like my first impressions and my thoughts on some of the products in this new collab with e.l.f. and Jen Atkin, then definitely keep on watching. So I already have my base done, and honestly, I'm not gonna even lie to you guys, I'm a little bit nervous for this video because there were only two like face palettes in the collection. So the first one is obviously like a light to medium shade, and I guess this next one that I picked up is like the medium to deep shade, and this is what the palette looks like. This retails for $14. Online it looked like it would be pretty deep and that I could get some use out of it, but seeing it in person, I'm like, okay, I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't know. I have no idea at all. But this is the palette right here, you guys. So just looking at it from like first impressions, this shade is supposed to be a bronzer shade in the palette, and I cannot use this. So I was like, okay, maybe I could use it to set, you know. I feel like I could find use out of this shade maybe as like a setting type of shade under the eyes, or possibly work to like set all over the face or clean up the contour that I have on. I don't really know. And then this blush shade right here, I definitely cannot use. Just like looking at this, I feel like this palette could have been like the fair to light, but no, this says medium to deep palette. Personally, I feel like they should have done one more face palette and I think they would have been set. This collection probably just would have been like top tier, probably one of the best that e.l.f. has done this year, but just because it's really missing deeper shades in this palette, I'm just like, e.l.f., come on, you gotta cater to every single skin tone. If you're gonna do a face palette, you can't exclude the deep dark category. You just can't do it. The highlighter in this shade I definitely could use. It looks like a highlighter shade that I would typically use. So the highlighter is like really what made me feel like, okay, I could use this palette and maybe get used with these two shades elsewhere. I don't know. And then at the top we have 4 shadows, but it would have been nice to be able to use like all of the face palette. I bought this because I feel like it would be a really cool, easy, everyday look kind of palette. I also picked up this right here, which I'm very excited about. This is, where's my paper? This is the Hair and Brow Pomade. It's in the shade Clear Coat, and it is so pretty and so cute, and it's rare that you see like pomades for like hair and brow in collections. Even just hair, this is just really different. I know Jen Atkin is someone who is known for doing hair. She's a hairstylist, very well known in that spectrum of the beauty community. This is really cool that she decided to, you know, make this a hair and brow pomade. I won't be using it today because my edges are already sleeked with some edge control, so I will be using this just for my eyebrows. And then lastly, I picked up the Miss Me setting mist. I'm really excited about this, and as if I need any more setting spray in my collection. Like, come on, I don't need any more setting spray, but the packaging on this got me. I just thought it was really pretty and so gorgeous to like sit out on like my everyday makeup table or on my vanity, and I just was like, give it to me. I want it. I don't need it, but I want it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in, and we're just gonna put these products to the test, and I'm gonna share my thoughts on the products as we go. All right, we are up close and personal. Guys, I'm loving how my base is looking today. If anyone is wondering, I'm wearing the Morphe foundation. I'm also wearing my go-to bronzer from Morphe, the shade Supreme. I also tried out the new Rare Beauty Always an Optimist Pore Diffusing Primer. Really like it. And I also tried out the new Kosas Cloud Set Baked Setting and Smoothing Powder as like to set under my eyes, and oh my god, I'm in love. My under eyes look so smooth and seamless. I love this so much. I'm gonna go and pick up another one. You guys, don't worry, I'm planning on doing a like Sephora VIB sale haul soon when my online order ships, because I ordered a lot. But okay, so enough of that. So let's go ahead and put this brow pomade to the test. test. I don't usually use clear brow gels just because I always feel like the brow color is gonna get back in the tube. And this is very interesting because it has like a comb. I don't even feel like there's anything on here. Like, I don't know if it's really doing anything. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but I just, maybe because the hairs on this brush are really, really long and I feel like all of the product sunk to the bottom. Like, I don't feel anything on this. Let me try to get some more. So yeah, a lot of it comes on the front of the brush. Like, I don't know if you guys could see, it's kind of washed out. A lot of the product is like on the tip of the applicator. So I feel like I'm just gonna like dab it like this on the tip. I would have loved if I could just use this particular product without having to like and then stand up my brow hairs. To prevent cross-contamination, I am like wiping off the applicator because my brow product is getting on it before I put it back into the tube. You just have to work a little bit hard to get the product to actually perform how you want it to, but it definitely does work once you get the product on there. Let's go ahead and move on to the palette. I think today I'm just gonna try to use all of the shades in here. I do want to use the highlighter. Actually, let's go in with the, I know this blush is not gonna work for me, but we're gonna just, for fun, we're gonna just try this blush out just to see, because you never know, I could be really surprised, you know, you never know. So I'm just gonna, oh, she's light. Yeah, of course, just like I expected, very light blush. I do wish this blush was a lot deeper because it is very, very light. I'm gonna go in with this. This blush is from, oh my gosh, it's so shimmery. So yeah, this blush is from Beauty Bay and it's in the shade Bloom. It's really, really pretty. And if you just want a nice wash of color, this blush will definitely give it to you. It does have shimmer in it, but it's just so beautiful. So I just want to go for, since we're going pretty like natural today, I'm gonna go with this one because it is still pink like the other blush. But you guys see that? Like, I can't complain, like it's so pretty. I'm gonna take this shade right here. There are no shade names, but I'm gonna go ahead and take this shade right here and plop this in my crease to kind of like, she's pigmented. It's a lot deeper on the lid than it is in the pan, but it is a very cool toned shade, which I'm not mad at. Like, honestly, I'm not mad at this because it's really pretty. You guys, I forgot how hard it is to do my eyeshadow with lash extensions. Like, it's so hard. It makes me not want them, but it's like, I love the convenience of having lash extensions because, you know, like I don't have to worry about putting on lashes, getting lash glue, picking on a lash, you know. I just do my shadow and go, but you have to work with it. Honestly, if I was not filming this video, I'd just put this shade on the lid and I'd be done. I'd probably take this little light shade right here and put it on the lid and just call it a day, but I'm not gonna do that. I am gonna go ahead and deepen up the crease. I'm gonna go in with this red shade right here, and I'm just gonna focus this strictly like in the crease and not blend it up, just to add some depth to this look. That's pretty. I'm loving this like natural vibe we got going on today. Now the only shade I haven't used is black, so I am gonna take a little bit of this black on a tiny, like really pinched blending brush, and I'm gonna line my lower lash line with this. Ooh, this is pretty. I love it. It's really natural, everyday. This is honestly what I thought this palette would do, and that's exactly why, like, I had my like skepticalness about the bronzer and the blush shade in here not really working for me, but I just thought that this would be a really quick, easy, everyday palette to use. Now let's try the highlighter because I'm really intrigued on how this highlighter will look on me. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, it has like a goldeny kind of undertone to it, so it's really pretty. You guys, I'm loving this like natural glam like type of look. All right, now we need to do like a lip, and then we're gonna test out the setting spray. I think today we're gonna go in with Jaclyn. You guys, I've been obsessed with these lipsticks from Jaclyn. These lipsticks literally dry down to perfection. So when it dries, it's gonna look really, really gorgeous. All right, so now let's go ahead and test out the setting spray I'm really excited about. So it just says that it is a lightweight, hydrating face mist that moisturizes the skin and refreshes makeup with an irresistible coconut scent. Now, I'm not the fan of coconut scented things, but hopefully this isn't too overpowering and it's just really, really subtle. So we'll see. That's really coconut. Oh, okay. Whew. First off, I love the mist. It's really, really fine. I don't like the smell because I don't like coconut things. There are some coconut products that I love, like Soul Body's entire line is like a coconut scent and I love it. It's just like a really sweet coconut scent, but this just smells like straight up coconut. If you love coconut, you'll probably really like this setting spray, honestly, but it really is just a preference thing. It's a great mister. e.l.f. setting sprays are amazing. I'm just not a big fan of coconut scented products. Final thoughts on this collection. I personally think what would have made this collection a 10 out of 10 for me is if the face palette went deeper. I wish they had 3 face palettes, honestly. 3 of them, I'd be set. I'd be like, okay, this is everything. But personally, I love the shades that are in this palette for like the eyeshadows because they look really gorgeous with like this everyday kind of look and vibe we got going on. And then also this I haven't tried today, but I think I could use it to like clean up the contour maybe or something like that. I don't know, or set under the eyes. And I love the shades in here because these are like the perfect everyday shades. I just wish that these 2 shades were deeper and maybe the highlighter could be deeper. This right here, I'm not really the biggest fan of the applicator of this. I mean, it is just a regular brow gel. You personally could skip this. You can also use it in your hairs, but me personally, it's just a regular brow gel. I have others in my collection that I could definitely get use out of, but I do think that this works better or would work better as like the hair thing that it's meant for, not really the brows, because the product really sinks down into the brush at the bottom, so you can't really get it. It doesn't sit at the top of the bristles, so it's kind of hard. But I feel like with hair, it literally is a comb, so it'll get and lay your hair down better, I feel like. And then the setting mist, it's a great mist. I just personally am not a big fan of the smell, but that's just me. If you like this, if this is your aesthetic, get it, you know, get it. But if you don't like coconut, I don't think you'll like that smell. I don't know how often I would pick up that setting spray because of the smell, you know what I mean? It's not a horrible setting spray, you guys. I love the mister on here. I just wish it wasn't coconut scented. That's just my thoughts on that. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Definitely let me know your thoughts down below. Have you picked up this collection? Are you picking up something in this collection? Definitely let me know, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.